Hello everybody. I hope you're all fine. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're gonna be checking mathematics paper 1, November 2024. Now we are just going to question 3. What an interesting diagram. I can see here that you're gonna be dealing with something like a geometric pattern. Now let's go through it. A circle with radius 6 centimeters is drawn. So meaning that now this is a circle that I have. Okay. A second circle, smaller circle, is drawn through the center of the first circle. So this is the what? The second circle I have. Now what is it saying? And also now I have a third smaller circle that is drawn through the center of the second circle and touches the second circle internally. Now here is the smaller circle touching the small circle internally. Can you see it? Touching the second circle internally. Now the process of drawing the circles continues and forms a what? Geometric pattern. The first thing first that I'm going to try to illustrate before going through the question. This is the big circle and it is the radius of 6 centimeters. So since this is the center, I'm just going to go down here, 6 centimeters. Remember the radius, it is the line from the center to the circumference. Now, since I have that, let's continue. Write down the radius of the third circle. So now if you can check this thing, this is the radius, right? So it is also the same for the other side. So remember the radius is equal in throughout the circle. So even this one, it is what? 6 centimeters. But now what does it mean for the second circle? This simply means that now the second circle has a radius of what? 3 centimeters. Can you see what I'm talking about? Because this is half of what? Of the big circle there. Can you see what I'm trying to tell you? That because they even told you that now a third smaller circle is drawn through the center. So it is in the center of this second smaller circle. So now this 3 and then this one is just what? 3/2 centimeters. Okay, so now the answer for the first one is just what? 3/2 centimeters or 1.5 centimeters. Now calculate the sum of the areas of the first 10 circles. Interesting. Calculate the sum of the areas. Now let's go through this thing. What is basically happening here is that now we know that now on 3.1, what do I have now? I know that now r it is equals to 1.5 what? Centimeters for the one in the big circle, right? That's what I know. Okay, now let me just use this one. Since I have that information, what is basically going to happen is that now I'm going to consider the sum of areas of the first 10 circles. This is what they wanted, right? So it is just the sum of areas. Okay, so basically they want the sum of areas of what? The first 10 circles. So now what is the area of a circle? We know that now the area of a circle is just pi r squared. We know that, right? Now what does it mean now? It means that now this is going to be equals to the first one, pi r squared. This is basically what we know about everything, right? Of the first circle plus pi r squared second, pi r squared third, up to pi r squared 10th. Okay, because now that's what we have now. But now to make things simple for me, let me just factor out pi because pi is the same. Now I'm gonna be left with the r1 squared plus r squared 2, r squared 3, up to r squared 10. Okay, we have it there. But be careful, guys. Be careful. This, it is basically something like a pattern. Can you see what I have here? And at the same time, do not confuse yourself and say maybe this is my radius. This is not my radius. Okay, it's like a pattern that we have there. So now since I have that now, what is going to happen now with this question? Where am I going? This basically means that now I'm going to try to find what? I'm just going to do something like the usual thing we do in the pattern. So now just have r1 squared plus r2 squared plus r3 squared. Basically meaning that now I'm just going to take the first part that I have there. Okay, Okay, so now what is the first one? R1, we know that now this for the first one, which is 6. Ne? And then the second one, it is what? 3. The third one, it is what? 3 over 2. Is it fine now? Now, since it's what I have, I know that now the first thing of my pattern is 6 squared, which is 36. Now, the value of R that I'm looking for. Now, check something. The value of R, I'm just checking the ratio between these two numbers. The 6, it is the radiuses that I'm using basically, okay? Yes, then that's when now the thing of me saying that the R it is not the radius, it is here. The R1, what, these are the radiuses I had, right? So now I can, I think I mistakenly said that. Now I can now say that now the value of R here, it is not the radius, but it is the ratio between these numbers. 3 squared is 9. 9 divided by 36, it has to be a quarter. Since I have that, let's find the sum of the first terms that we have. Okay, now I just put it in my formula. The first one, it is 36. And then what is R? R, it is what? 1 over 4. Everything to the power of what? 10, right? Minus 1. Then what am I going to get now? What is going to be my answer? So this answer that I'm going to get is going to be 47,9995, which is approximately equals to 48. Okay? But now since I found the sum of the thing, now I have to find what? The sum of the first 10 areas there. The sum of the areas of the first 10 circles. Meaning that I'm just going to continue with my expressions here and just say this thing here, the one that I had initially. What am I going to say now? It is just equals to pi, and then now these whole things that I had, it was 48. So it means that now my answer is 48 what? Pi, which is what I have. Okay, so this is the sum of areas of the first 10 circles. Now, the next question says, which circle has a diameter of 3 over 128? So the diameter is 3 over 128 centimeters. What you have to know, guys, it is that a diameter, it is a line drawn from the other end to the other end. So this line here is basically our diameter. Then from here to here, this is the radius. Can you see what I'm trying to show you here? So now, since I have the diameter 3 over 128, let me find the what? The radius. Because now they gave me the diameter. And you know that the diameter is equals to 2 times radius. Because now the radius, it is the line from the center to the circumference. Line from the center to the circumference, 2 times that. So now the radius is just going to be the diameter over 2, which is the same as 3 over 128 divided by 2. It is the same as what? Times 2, which is equals to what? 3 over 256, which is my area there. Okay, since I have it, now they want the circle that has the diameter of that, right? But now I'm using that. Okay, now we continue. Now I'm just going to say my Tn equals to ARn minus 1. The Tn, it is going to be my what? 3 over 256. Then my value of A, it is the one that I had there. Where is my value of A there? The value of A, it is going to be 1. And then now what is going to be the value of R? The value of R is going to be what? It's going to be half. Okay, the one that I had there. So now it's going to be what? It's going to be half. Because now you know that now the radius, it is half of the what? The diameter. Then now n minus 1, because I must find what you call the value. So basically here it is the same as saying I have 1 over 2 n minus 1 equals to 3 over 256. What is 3 over 256? Where is everything? Is no. My value of A is not 1. Sorry guys, I made a mistake. It is 6. Then when let me divide 3 over 256 divided by 6, it is the same as 1 over 6. Then now what do I have? 3 over 256 divided by 6, it is equals to 1 over 512. Then now you can use logarithms to find the value of n, but I'm gonna use my exponent. So this is the same as half of to the power of, let me check, 2 to the power of yeah, it's 2 to the power of, it's everything to the power of 9 there. You can punch it in your calculator, you'll get the same thing. Then you know that you have the same basis. This is just gonna be what? N minus 1 equals to 9. Therefore n it is equals to 10. This means that now the 10th circle has the what? Has a diameter of what? Of that one. Get what I'm trying to say, guys? The most important thing was to understanding the difference between the diameter and the radius. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I hope you understand.